Hello everybody, my name is Andrew Hester and welcome back to Singleplayer Space Engineers Survival. That is a freaking mouthful. Anyway, as you can see, we have, limited progress on the Ishimura. Now, I did find an image, and future me, a little laggy. One sec. Okay, we're all running smoothly now. Now, I did find an image, and once again, future me, do remember to superimpose that somewhere down below, where it actually leveled out the little keel section of the hull right here. And I think it was doing that mainly for this area right here, where the pieces of ore were just getting funneled in, but this is Space Engineers, and I'm going to be limited on what I can exactly do. And even this little bit right here, I'm kind of tempted to just, like, well, let me just show you. And I will admit right now, yes, I did make all the progress that you see here in creative, because trying to mirror the hull is a nightmare. And if there's one thing that I would love to see, not as I tried to build this in survival, is if you have a projector block. One thought of mine is, if you have a projector block and you're in survival and you place a block and you have mirroring enabled, you should be able to have a projection on the opposite side, or wherever the axes are, that enable you to then fly over to the other side, see it, and then place it, or basically use your welder to place and then just weld it up. I mean, just spitballing ideas, Keen. You never know. And if you do that, then add concrete. Anyway. So, plus I want to speed this along. I know you guys are asking, where's the Quasar? It is still on my old hard drives. Trying to get that off is going to be... It's not too much of an issue. It's just a hassle, having to swap out the old hard drives, put in the... I'll get to it eventually, but for now, I'm focused on the Ishimura. I'm not going to force myself to finish the Quasar, so... Because it's one of those things. I get on one of those, like, mood swings, not... except... more like interest, where it's like, I really am interested in Dead Space right now, whereas before it was nothing but Star Wars. Now it's Dead Space, and I'm starting to come a little infatuated with buildings. So I really need to get that finished. But because I had a brain fart when it came to the Ishimura over here, I decided to just continue working on the... I am now designating this. This is going to be the SAM 1, which stands for Space Atmospheric Modded Space Elevator, without the SE. But the reason for that is because, well, I really want a space elevator, and I had the perfect idea for one. It's just... ooh, like an actual tether. I actually have a brilliant idea. It's just I need an actually working space elevator. So as you can see, I was okay. My thought processes with this has been, do it on one side, and if I like it, then replicate it everywhere else. So this area, because they're relatively close to my little processing center over here, basically, well, just look at it. I mean, yes, I know I still need to finish off the solar panels over here. I'm trying to figure out how to fill this space, or if I even want to. Like, I might just grind those down. But at the same time, that just looks so cool. I mean, it's so freaking cool. And then if we fly down here and whoop. Looks like I didn't finish this little bit, but I'll get to that when I'm not in creative mode. We're trying to work on the Ishimura, but one goal I do have, though, aside from finishing this, a vanilla version, because, well, if we fly down here, this is a level 3 atmospheric thruster, this is a level 3, this is a level, yeah. Although, the more I think about it, the more I feel like I should just scrap this down, enable a mod that actually lets you get the freaking power cells out of batteries, and then basically just make a vanilla version, because this seems like overkill. If anything, because of the space elevator concept that I have it floating in my head right now, I don't think I'm going to need a freight elevator. Another designation that I can have. You can tell I like my designations, right? Like like SFAM. Space, Freight, Atmospheric, Modded, dash SE Space Elevator, dash 1. Don't ask, it results from my RuneScape days. Let's not talk about it. Anyway, moving along. And then I beefed up my welding ship here. I had the steel plates, even though I kind of diverted them away, to a 5x5 welding ship. Yeah, right. Mining ship, and I've just been hauling out this asteroid. The reason I started right here is because of this big ass asteroid, where it just has all the materials, like platinum, well, you name it. Just look at it. Look at it! Marvel at it. And then tell me I'm a moron. Anyway. So, yeah. Although that reminds me, I need to increase my, Are you even working, or did you use up all the materials now? Nope, you're still going. Alright, I need to expand the, cargo for ingots again. I need a proper shipyard, though. This is just like a hodgepodge that I just threw together. Now it's outgrown my freaking needs. So I need. Plus, I have a lot of concrete slabs just because of all the mining that I've been doing off camera. Interior. Oh, right, you're full. I'm gonna need all this. Let's build it over here. Okay. Ooh. Alright, I think I got it down. Nope, I did not. Oh, the woes of doing this in survival. Alright, that looks... God freaking... Why did they change how close you have to get in order to place things? It's kind of tedious. Just saying. / complaining. Okay. Got that. Okay, I'm gonna need 610 more interior plates. So, I said 610, right? Anyway. Of course. You know what? I'm just gonna focus on the computers and... Okay, I'm not going to need this much, but... So, what are they going to do this week? Well... I don't know. I'm kind of thinking it's just going to be more bug fixes, just because, well... I mean, really, what else is there? I mean, I don't recall seeing any major additions to the game. I mean... Okay, 240, 270... Yeah, 270 construction. Hold on. Hold on. And then 144 of these. And I'm just going to take all the motors. And I think I need steel tubes. Like 120? Yeah. Nope, 180. Okay, I was slightly off. I was slightly off again with the construction components. Anyway, but... yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking more bug fixes, because... or they're improving the sounds and all that. I doubt we're going to see any new blocks unless the community is, like, in an uproar over, like, they want concrete. But who knows. Alright, speaking of concrete, I need to move all this down below. Okay. Move you down here and then... alright. All the slabs. But I will say, I kind of do miss my Space Engineer faction days just because of all the... I was essentially the resource manager, if nothing else. Just because of all the materials on the multiplayer servers. I mean, no one else seemed to be keen on it. This was before the inventory sorting script or even the sorting block. Like, it's just like, oh, I need steel plates. And it's like, why don't I have steel plates when I'm in the production menu and I'm, like, looking at it, and then I notice, oh, we don't have iron being refined. And people just kept complaining, I don't have steel plates, or blah, blah, blah. And it's like, move the... At the same time, I kind of don't miss it just for that reason. Just because it's like, look, it's right there. So, anyway. Oh, I can't wait to get this thing operational. Because what I'm thinking, and call me crazy, but I'm thinking for the actual beam lasers, if you guys also know the picture as well of the Ishimura, it has that, like, that scaffolding things where the gravity tethers actually emanate from. What I'm thinking is just line that all with the beam laser, excuse me, and just, like, slowly, like, crawl forward. I kind of wish there was also, like, a script, like, move the ship forward at, like, 0.1 meters a second and maintain that speed. Like, oh, that kind of script would be nice. I can't program to save my life. Anyway, I just love how I'm deviating. Oh, right, I need to actually program. Or I needed to program the older ones, but, well. Alright, you're gonna fill up, right? Yep, there it is. And, yep. I also expanded my storage capacity because I also expanded the refining capacity. It's just... eesh. I think I need a new mining ship, but I think I'm building one already. I could be wrong. You never know. You never know with these things. So, yeah. Right now, my primary focus is pretty much on the mining deck, and I have it lined up. Or... lined out right here. Basically, the mining deck is going to occupy from here It's going to go down from here and then go right here, which means this deck, well, I have no idea. I think these voids, though, I think, like, right here, I think this section I'm just going to do, like, I don't know, maybe gyroscopes or something, because, again, I looked at that image that I already posted earlier, and I don't know, it's one of those things, like, I know what the game showed us, but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of hard to do that. I mean, just look at this. Like, look at this section right here. The only way I can make this work is if I rounded it, and that's what I think I'm going to have to do anyway. Especially since right here is where I'm thinking it just rounds up to what you see up here, and then these are like just little buttresses that just come out, or bulges, or whatever you want to call it. So, it's a pretty interesting process, but at the same time, it's also boring watching this in real time, just because, I don't know. I'd say send me any good images that you can think of the Ishimura, but Google search pretty much gave me all that I'm going to need. It's just trying to get it from the image to reality, so to speak. As for refining capacity, I'd say if you can have this ship in your game, you can run the refining capacity. I mean, yeah, I'm not bragging, it's just my computer, because it is for rendering videos, it's kind of beefy with 32 gigs of RAM. Really, the limiting factor I'm finding is my graphics card. But if I'm replacing the graphics card, I'm replacing everything, because I suspect my computer is also dying. I don't know why, but I just have this pathological fear that, you know what, rather than, I'm going to get a new motherboard just so it can actually handle, plus maybe one that can let me have 2 CPUs just so I can actually have, like, just make the best quality, best looking videos. But anyway, let's not get too technical here. But like I said earlier, the easiest section is going to be the cargo storage. The only difficulty I have is if I need more thrusters right there, because this is a mining ship, and if you look at the engineering section, it is from here to here, this entire area. And the widest section of the ship is actually the ore storage. So, but yes, I do plan to have some sideways thrusters emanating from it. So basically, engineering is going to take up more space than what is in the game, like Dead Space. It's just I need to make it work for this. So, yeah, it's a long freaking process. Anyway, I need a screenshot for the thumbnail, so don't yell at me for that. But my goal is 1 million kilograms every day with this project. But between work, school, and other videos, it's kind of a goal that I am barely able to reach. Like, I could reach it if I started installing, like, the refineries and all the actual components, but I need to know what the hull looks like before I can start placing things, because if I place something and then change the hull design and then it just throws everything else out of place, it's like, meh, yeah, see, I need to fix you, see? So, this is one big-ass project. Ugh. It's also one big headache. So don't be too surprised if I do put out a video saying, hey, I got a new space elevator, because one way I also, another one of my thought processes is basically stop what I'm doing, do something else, and because I already know what I'm doing with this design, then I can go, oh, that's what I can do, and then fly back over here and then just do what I was thinking. It really works. You'd be surprised. If you do something mundane like, I don't know, say you work at a retail store and you stock the shelves and you start just doing your job, just repeating, and then you have this wild idea like, oh, that's like, you just have that epiphany. Like, it just comes to you because you actually freed up a lot of your frontal cortex, or I don't know, psychology was last quarter. And so it just helps you actually think about more like thought oriented stuff. I'm not going to school to be a therapist or psychiatrist. I'm going for accounting, business management, economics, and finance. Ah! Ooh, I would have had to put in a fatality little audio clip. Alright, my oxygen is low. I am actually surprised that this... I mean, jeez. I guess another thing that I really would love to see is a hydrogen scoop. Because I know that's another one of those basically spaceship concepts where you have a scoop up front that, because hydrogen is so abundant, like, yes, there's like one particle for every, like, I don't know, cubic foot or like one atom, but still, if you're traveling at a sufficient speed and you can scoop up a lot of, you can scoop up a lot of hydrogen, so it's, but at the same time, that would really that would really be overpowered, I'd say. Anyway, so, yeah. Also, where should I plant the space elevator? What do you guys think? Should I put it in like a really sunny area that seems to bask in the sunlight? Or should I put it on one of the poles? But I don't know, the solar panels are not geared towards doing that. Unless no, I couldn't do that because my I don't know. So hard. That's what she said. Oh, there's the alien planet. Looks different. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a lot of ideas. Sorry I didn't die in this episode, but hey, maybe next time. So, anyway, what's that one? That's small fry. I want a mining carriage. Otherwise, I do have a few mods. Like, I know I'm not going to need a 300mm autocannon. Or a 900mm. But I do know that I'm going to need, well, not Big Bertha, the ADS system. Oh yeah, the diesel mod that I have installed. I really need to try it. But I know I'm going to need an ADS system. I'm thinking mostly Gatling guns, and then point blank being the heavy duty that we see in Dead Space, and actually manually control the ones that go dur, 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 dur. Power lines, I don't know. We'll see. There's so much stuff. Otherwise, I do have the medical stuff enabled now, so we're going to have a lot of medical bays. If we all remember the morgue, it was kind of scary. So, yeah. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time, so thank you all so much for watching. Down below in the comments, be sure to give me ideas, suggestions. I'd say tips, but I'm 30,082 hours into Space Engineers. Granted, I might be doing things that people find agitating. It's what I've been doing since I got this game in 2014. Anyway, I'm done rambling. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.